Welcome to Power Yoga, Rise and Shine. My name is Travis Eliot, founder of Interdimension Yoga, a monthly streaming platform. In this class, we're going to move through a nice dynamic flow as a way to really wake up and invigorate every single cell in the body. So let's begin. All right, welcome to Power Yoga, Rise and Shine. Let's get started in mountain pose, standing at the top of the mat, big toes connected, a little bit of space between the heels, hands at prayer position in front of the chest, close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and then sigh out the mouth, exhale as you blink the eyes open, release the arms down by your sides. Chair pose, bend the knees, squat back, take those arms and reach those all the way up as you get heavy in the heels, light in the toes, and feel the weight traveling back away from your knee joints, back into your hips, back into your glutes. Take another inhale, reach up through the arms, belly on thighs, arms sweep behind. Inhale back to chair. And then exhale, sweep it back. One more like that. Inhale up. And exhale, sweep it back. Chair on the inhale. And then forward fold on the exhale. Flat back on the inhale, extend out. And then step back to plank pose. Go ahead and lower down. Same exhale, nice and steady. Cobra on the inhale, chest up. And then down dog on the exhale. Now right leg lifts up slow as you inhale. And then knee to belly as you exhale. Inhale, right leg pierces back. And then exhale, right foot flows top of the mat on back left toes. We're gonna rise up to a crescent pose. So both arms reaching straight up, little fingers turn in slightly. Hips facing forward, right knee bends right above the right heel. And then from here, we're gonna take those arms now, we're gonna spread those out for Prana Mudra, the gesture of vitality. So feel the scapula contract, feel the collarbones and the clavicles expand. And then arms back up as you inhale, reach. And then vinyasa as you exhale. Lower down with impeccable strength. Cobra on the inhale with impeccable sensitivity. And then exhale back, down dog. Other side, left leg up, inhale. Left knee to the belly, exhale. Inhale, left leg back. And exhale, left foot top of the mat on back right toes. Crescent pose, take those arms. Reach those all the way up, getting balance, getting connected. And then from that connection, we add on Prana Mudra, opening those arms, kind of like you're opening yourself up for whatever your day has to offer you. Because we can never receive the gifts if we're closed off, if we're not open to receive. Both arms back up above, inhale. And then vinyasa all the way down as you exhale. Inhale, sliding the body through. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. All right, you guys, now we're gonna take that, we're gonna turn that to a little flow here. So follow me, best as you can. Take an inhale, stretch back. And then exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair on the inhale. Sweep it back, exhale. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale, let it go. Flat back, inhale. And then vinyasa on the exhale. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale back, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. knee to belly. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right foot top of the mat. Crescent inhale, rise up. Spread those arms out. Prana mudra. Inhale, both arms up, lift. And then vinyasa. Lower all the way down, elbows in, weight forward. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, back, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. To the core, exhale. Inhale, back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, float up, light and free. Exhale, open the chest, wide as can be. Inhale, arms come high. And then vinyasa, lower down as you blend the breath, the body, the mind. Inhale, feel the unity, the yoga. Exhale, back, down dog. One more round. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, walk or slingshot. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale, squat. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Sweep it back, exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. And then vinyasa on the exhale. Inhale, awakening, enlivening. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Knee to belly, exhale. Inhale, bring it back long. Exhale, deep and strong. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, arms wide. From here, inhale, arms up. And then warrior two, turn out to the left. Good, take a couple of breaths there as we bring the pace back down a little bit. And we add some other poses into this rise and shine mix. So let's do this. Straighten the right knee, right leg. Scoot the back foot in a little bit closer. Keep the right toes forward. And then on the inhale, reach out to that right arm. And then right hand comes down. Left arm up to the sky, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now take your left palm, rotate it behind you, and then either bring your left hand to your lower back, or if it's available for you, you're gonna bring it to your inner right leg, right thigh. So you come into a little triangle wrap. Getting that inner chest and that inner shoulder, a nice deep, thorough stretch. Building the strength, also increasing the suppleness and the pliability within the body that's often associated with youthfulness. Start to bend that right knee as you inhale. If you want, you can use a block. Wrap half moon. So left arm stays in the wrap, left leg behind you, charging back long and strong. And double check your breath. Keeping that breath undulating deeply, fluidly, in and out through the nose. Good, now we release the wrap. So left arm back up to the sky, traditional half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Little bend in that right knee. Float step back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior on the inhale. Cartwheel the hands down to the floor. Pause when you touch. Pivot onto the back left toes. Step the left foot forward about a foot or so, coming into pyramid pose. For this one, you could always put blocks underneath your hands or even place your hands on top of your right shin if you want. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold on top of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, fold in. One more time, inhale and exhale. Good, now inhale, flat back, and then placing the left hand down on the inside of the foot, on top of the foot, or the outside of the foot. You can also use a block here. Twisting triangle pose. So rotating that navel towards that inner right leg, right thigh. Extending that heart, that spine forward and out. And then of course, rolling that right chest and that right shoulder open, all without constricting the breath. So Some of you may feel like you need to put a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power into that breathing in order to keep it full instead of contracting. One last inhale there, and then exhale, release the hands down. Flat back on the inhale, hands to the waist on the exhale. Come up to standing, circle those arms all the way up above you, and then bring the hands to reverse prayer behind the back, or you can modify by bringing your hands into two fists and giving yourself a double fist bump. Now start to lean back as you inhale, spread the chest, stretch the wrists, elbows, shoulders. And then on the exhale, start to lean forward. Put a little bend into that front right knee, and then take flight. Reverse prayer, warrior three. Balancing on that right foot, right leg with those hands tied behind the back. Wrap the outer left hip down. Spiral the inner left thigh up. Keep the breath in the flow. Beautiful. Now spread those arms out wide as they'll go. Airplane. Take a good by inhale there. And then standing split. So hands come down. Left leg stays up. If you want, you could grab the back of your right heel, your right hand, and use that as leverage to invite your forehead in towards your right knee, right shin. One more inhale there, flirt with the edge, and then lunge the left toes all the way to the back of your yoga mat. Step back to plank, upper push-up, setting up, one yogi push-up. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, push-up plank. Take an inhale there. Exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, cobra, bend that spine deliciously. And exhale back, down dog, left leg up, inhale. Knee to belly, exhale, feel that power there. Inhale, draw it back. And exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, crescent, rise, float up. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, arms up. And then warrior two. Get the feet set and build. Build that pose from the bottom up. And eventually you find the pose. And then you just come back to that breath. And you drop in for 20 minutes. Lost within this world of breath. Diving deep into your practice. Straighten the left knee, left leg. Scoot the back foot in a little bit closer. And on that inhale, reach out to that left arm. And then left hand comes down, right arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Spin the right palm behind you, take the right hand, reach it around behind the back, and then grab that inner left leg, left thigh here. Start bending that left knee, and then wrap half moon. So half moon's already a little bit challenging for the balance. Then you add the hand behind the back. That increases the balance challenge. And the good thing about balance is that it sharpens your focus, your concentration. And the concentration is the doorway into meditation. And so the class has the opportunity to become a moving meditation. Now, right arm up to the sky, Ardha Chandrasana. Little baby bend in that left knee. Float step back, warrior two. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And then exhale, windmill the hands down to the ground. Pause when you touch. Pivot on right toe, step the right foot forward about 1/3 of a meter. Pyramid pose. So notice your left toes forward, right toes point towards the top right hand corner of your yoga mat. Flat back inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now inhale, flat back. Set your right hand wherever you want it to be, inner foot, outer foot, top of the foot, and then left arm to the sky, twisting triangle, few breaths there. So each exhale, you can turn a little bit deeper into the twist, letting the breath do the work as opposed to the ego doing the work. The ego always wants to jam, force, and push, which never turns out well. One last inhale, open sesame, and exhale, left hand to the ground. Flat back inhale, hands to the waist, exhale, lead through the heart. Inhale, rise and reach both arms all the way up. And then reverse prayer, bring the hands behind the back. Remember, you can always modify with a little double fist bump here if you like. Now, drive down into the feet, lift up through the chest, and then pull up and back as you inhale, and then start to lean forward as you exhale. Take flight, shifting up onto that front left foot, left leg without skipping a beat. So the goal is that each and every inhale gets sucked all the way down to the bottoms of your lungs. And by keeping that breath in the flow, you can't help but get yoga stoned. Spread those arms out wide as they'll go. Take a goodbye inhale there. And then both hands down to the ground as you exhale, standing split. Option if you want to grab the back of that left foot with that left hand. Last couple breaths there. Take one last inhale, flirt with the edge, and then lunge the right toes all the way to the back of the mat. Left foot back to plank. One more yogi push-up. Inhale down, little upper body strength. Exhale, rise up. Take an inhale there. And then exhale, last vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Release the knees down onto the mat. And then from here, we're gonna stand up on top of the knees, tuck the toes underneath, right hand down, left arm comes all the way up to the sky. Rise and shine. So we have those choices within life. We can either just survive through life or we can thrive through life. And so much of this has to do with the choices that we make, the kind of foods we're putting into the body, the kind of rest and sleep that we get at night, the kind of people that we surround ourselves with, the careers that we align with. All these various factors are going to determine whether we survive or whether we thrive. One last inhale there. And then exhale, ease your way out. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Now, I know for myself, every day, waking up, moving through my practice, it sets the tone for the whole rest of the day. And then like even if it was a stressful or busy day, or maybe a day where you didn't accomplish what you wanted to, at least you accomplished your yoga practice. You took time to invest in your own health and well-being. And that always feels good when you put your head on that pillow at nighttime. One last inhale there, and exhale, ease your way out. And then sit back onto your heels, come into kneeling. Bring the hands to prayer position in front of your chest. Close the eyes. Eleanor Roosevelt said, with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. See if you can align with an intention for who you want to be today. Create that new thought. Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? What are the qualities, the benevolent qualities, the positive qualities that you choose to align with? Take a final deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Blink the eyes open. Thank you for your practice. Much health, much wealth, much love to you. Namaste. All right, I hope you enjoyed that practice. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how it was. Remember to hit that YouTube subscribe button as well. And if you like this style of practice, definitely check out a couple of series on interdimension yoga. One's called Power Blast, the other's called Yang and Yin. These are short but action-packed series that are gonna leave you feeling just as amazing as you do right now, if not even better. We have a free trial down below where you can start that 10-day free trial. Hope to welcome you to our interdimension yoga community. See you next time.